One day, Simba, the sun will set on my time here and will rise with you as the new king.
And this'll all be mine?
Everything.
Everything the light touches.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shaw the Lion here. Welcome back to another vlog. And today's vlog, I'll be talking to you guys about creepiest captures caught on camera. So yeah, let's jump into it. Number 30. So the video shows a man in a dark wilderness shouting and looking around confusedly. Eventually, he spots a mysterious figure perched in a tree blending into the shadow. As they interact, the figure stands and somehow ignites a fire at its feet, causing the cameraman to flee in fear. The whole scene is mysterious and unsettling. It definitely leaves you wondering about the figure's true nature. In my opinion, it seems like the figure represents something eerie or supernatural, and the fire adds to the chilling vibe. It's definitely a creepy and intriguing clip. Number 29. Summary. Smug Puppy records shadow figures with glowing red eyes moving near a bedroom door. She shows there's nothing behind the door, but later strange activity happens again, suggesting something unseen may be present. Opinion. Likely staged or edited for effect, but convincingly eerie.
The dressing gown's mirror.
Oh.
There's literally no space there, so.
Okay.
Keys!
Oh my.
Careful.
Nothing there.
Just open the door and show them behind. It's just dressing gown.
Yeah.
Put the camera back on there, point it back. There he is.
Say.
Told ya!
Number 28. The video shows a phantom figure gliding through a hallway at Hellmaker College in Johannesburg, disappearing mysteriously. Opinion. It's pretty eerie and intriguing, likely crafted for dramatic effect, but still captivating to watch. Number 27. In this video, a man is walking alone through a dark wilderness when he suddenly notices a strange figure perched in a tree. The figure seems to blend into the shadow, making it difficult to see clearly. As the man calls out, the mysterious figure stands up and suddenly ignites a fire at its feet. Startled and terrified, the man flees from the scene while the camera shakes and captures the eerie glow behind them. Opinion. This clip has a strong sense of mystery and fear. The combination of darkness, isolation, and the figure's supernatural behavior creates a chilling atmosphere. It feels like something out of a horror movie, unsettling yet fascinating, leaving the viewer questioning what the figure truly was. Number 26. In this TikTok video from India, a mysterious figure appears to be looking out of a first floor window late at night. The curtains are partially drawn and a bright flashlight shines on the figure, but the detail remains obstruct, leaving only an odd silhouette. Opinion. This footage definitely adds a layer of suspense and mystery. The lack of clarity and the eerie outline definitely makes it intriguing and leaves you wondering about the figure's true nature. It's definitely unsettling and keeps you guessing. Number 25. In this TikTok video by W1 Neri GTA, a woman takes a mirror selfie when a small toddler-sized figure quickly passes behind her. The figure doesn't reappear on the other side, and it seems to have a grayish tint. This raises the question of whatever it is, just a younger sibling or something more supernatural. Opinion. This footage definitely gives off an eerie vibe. The sudden appearance and quick disappearance of the figure, combined with the unusual coloring, definitely makes it unsettling. It leaves you wondering if there's something paranormal going on, or if it's just a playful, unexpected moment. It's definitely creepy and intriguing. Number 24. On the Chills Narrator subreddit, user Dope is Landscape shares eerie footage from his haunted home and the latest CCTV clip. A strange, oddly shaped figure appears in the hallway and lights move on their own before the user switches them on. Despite the user not noticing the figure in real life, the footage leaves viewers puzzled and convinced of its authenticity. Opinion. The video is definitely spine-chilling. The combination of the moving lights and the mysterious figure that the camera captures, but the person doesn't notice, creates a really eerie atmosphere. It's hard to find a logical explanation, which makes it all the more compelling. Whether it's generally paranormal or expertly crafted, it definitely keeps you on edge and curious for more. Number 23, and this TikTok video shared by Tay Harley Quinn on the Chills Narrator subreddit. A Ring camera captures what appears to be a transparent figure moving behind a passing car. While some users speculate that it's a camera glitch or poor quality footage, others suggest it might be a ghostly presence, possibly even a time-traveling entity. Opinion: this video is definitely intriguing and leaves a lot of room for interpretation. The debate between a natural glitch and something supernatural definitely adds to the suspense. It's fascinating to consider the possibilities, and it definitely keeps you guessing and wanting more. Number 22, in this video, Jojo Owens shares his experience of seeing shadowy movements in his home. After multiple guests also witnessed these shadows, Owens set up a phone camera one night and captured a tall shadowy figure moving across a lit doorway. When he investigated, he found nothing that could explain the shadows. Some commenters suggested the possibility of a squatter, but Owens mentioned that this has been happening for 3 years, making that unlikely. The mystery of the shadow origin remains unsolved. Opinion: this footage is definitely unsettling and adds to the eerie atmosphere of a haunted home. The fact that it's been happening consistently for years definitely makes it more intriguing and lends credibility to the mystery. It's fascinating to consider what could be behind these shadowy figures, and it definitely leaves you wanting to know more. Number 21, Redditor user Notel4117 shared a creepy discovery on a nanny cam in his nephew's room. Upon reviewing the footage, he noticed what appeared to be a figure standing in the room. He tested the camera by tossing a ball and noticed that the mysterious shape persisted. While some commenters believe that objects in the room like a T-Rex toy might be casting shadows, others thought the camera quality could be to blame, creating a ghostly illusion. Opinion: this situation is definitely fascinating and a bit spooky. The idea that everyday object and poor camera quality can create such illusion is really intriguing. It shows how easily our minds can be tricked by what we see on screen. It's a fun mystery to ponder and definitely keeps you guessing.
Like I've checked, like went back and forth 3 times, and so, okay. Nothing, right? Like what the f? Okay, alright. There is definitely something in there.
Number 20, and number 20, someone is watching you by Finder Beeper History Seekers. In August 2020, explorers Matt and Andy visits an abandoned care home that was closed for poor living condition. During their exploration, they spot what they appear to be shadowy figures crossing an upper hallway. When they go upstairs to check, there's no one there, and the landing the figure moves across doesn't even connect to another room. Viewers speculate that it might just be the ghost of a former patient or staff member, and even the narrator calls the footage some of the most convincing paranormal activity they've seen. Opinion: this clip stands out because of the eerie context. An abandoned care home already carries an unsettling atmosphere. The unexplained shadow movement and the possible escape route adds to the authenticity. While it's possible it could be a lightning trick or camera artifact, the explorer's genuine reaction and the layout of the hallway makes it feel more convincing than many similar ghost sighting videos. Overall, it's a genuinely creepy and well-captured moment that leaves room for real doubt and mystery. Number 19. In number 19, you ever pull an all-nighter in a haunted house? Paranormal investigator Dennis and Tim, known as a Nerve Paranormal, spend the night in a reportedly haunted house. After setting up cameras and a tape recorder, they capture a shadow moving in the corner. Later, while they try to sleep, something tampers with their camera and lights. Another camera even records what looks like something entering their room, even though no one visibly is there. The video end suggests that Dennis and Tim won't be getting much more rest that night. Opinion: this video effectively builds tension by combining several visual clues, the shadow camera movement with believable investigator reactions. The idea of trying to sleep in a haunted location adds realism and vulnerability that makes the event more unsettling. While skeptics might argue that electric issue or human error could explain the disturbances, the coordination of events, light, sounds, and the figure makes it hard to dismiss entirely. It's a suspenseful, classic-style paranormal clip that feels authentic enough to make you question what really happened in that room. Number 18. And number 18, YouTuber Maddie Ann spots movements in her backyard and goes outside with a camera and flashlight to investigate. Though she doesn't initially see anything, she eventually catches a glimpse of a strange shadowy figure peeking from behind the tree. The figure's proportion and head shapes don't look human, and its face appears completely blank. No visible features, just darkness. The flashlight reveals the color and texture of the tree, but not the supposed figure, suggesting it might not be a person at all. Some spectacle is a creature, others think it could be someone in a black costume or mask. Opinion: this clip has that classic home horror vibe. A single flashlight beam, the backyard at night, and a quick eerie glimpse of something unexplained. The lack of detail on the figure definitely makes it creepy, though. It could also result from the camera's limited range and lighting. Still, the motion, that quick peek from behind the tree, feels unnerving and natural enough to make you question whether it was staged. Even if it was just a prank or a trick of low light, it's executed well enough to send chills down your spine. Number 17. And number 17, what is that being lurking in the forest? YouTubers Fish Unofficial visits his usual fishing spot with friends when they notice something unusual nearby. The footage briefly captures a strange, possibly humanoid figure watching them from the trees. The group is unsettled, unsure whether it's an animal, a mythological creature like Portola, or something more sinister. The narrator speculates it could even be a demon angered by their presence at the favorite fishing hole. Opinion: this clip leans heavily into mystery and atmosphere. The blend of nature, darkness, and an unexplained figure makes it compelling despite limited visual clarity. It's probably one of those cases where the imagination does most of the work. The footage doesn't clearly show a creature, but the uncertainty fuels the fear. It might just be easily a trick of shadow or someone standing at a distance, yet the idea of a forest demon watching adds a fun, spine-tingling edge. Whether real or not, it's an eerie and entertaining entry that plays perfectly into the folklore vibe. Number 16. And number 16, this one's a lot more boo than peak. Originally by Simply Seret and later featured by Fun with SK in May 2022, Seret records night vision footage outside a reportedly haunted house. While filming the front door, the camera captures something, a human-sized figure peeking around the doorway before vanishing. The moment is brief but unmistakably eerie. It's unclear whether the figure is a ghost or simply a person lurking in the shadow, leaving the mystery unresolved. Opinion: this video is simply yet extremely effective. It uses minimal movements and the eerie calm of the night vision to create a genuine unease. The peekaboo motion feels deliberate, which makes it creepier, as if the entity knows it's being watched. While it could very well be a prank or someone physically hiding there, the smoothness and suddenness of the motion feels off, almost too fluid for a normal person. The ambiguity is what makes it work. You're left with that unsettling feeling of not knowing whether you just saw a ghost or something worse. Number 15. And number 15, posted by Dokono on TikTok. A creator named Kuno is filming himself singing in his room, believing he's home alone. As he performs, a dark human-shaped figure appears in the doorway behind him. Backlit by faint white light, the shadowy form lingers briefly before disappearing. While Kuno remains completely unaware of it, the clip ends on the chilling suggestion that even when you think you're alone, you might not be. Opinion: this video was one of the more unsettling caught on camera moments, precisely because it feels so ordinary. Kuno casual singing contrasts perfectly with the silent creeping presence behind him. There's no dramatic build-up or obvious staging, which makes it all the more disturbing. While it's possible that the figure was someone else in the house or even a clever edit, the timing and lighting make it feel authentic and deeply creepy. It taps into the universal fear that unseen eyes might be watching when we least expect it. Number 14. In number 14, there's a little ghost girl in my hallway. YouTuber Cal Fisher films inside his home and claims to have caught the outline of a ghostly figure standing in his hallway. The faint shape resembles a small girl with her arms down and head tilted forward. It can be Cal himself since he's holding the camera. The figure's pale outline becomes more visible when the footage is replayed and brightened, revealing what looks like a child-sized apparition star staring straight ahead. Opinion: this clip relies heavily on subtlety. It's not a jump scare but a slow realization as your eyes adjust and notice the shape. The psychological build-up makes it even creepier since it plays on our instincts to find face our forms in the dark. While it could be a trick of lightning or a reflection, the outlines, proportion, and posture are too human alike to dismiss easily. The eerie stillness of the figure makes the moment feel generally haunted. It's one of those the more you look, the worse it gets kind of videos. Understand it by chilling. Number 13. And number 13 never takes something from an abandoned property. Reddit user Gary B8632 shared footage about a sister who visited an abandoned hospital and took a glass bowl and a basket from the site. Afterwards, strange activity began, most notably a shadowy figure appearing on her wall around 3 a.m., caught briefly on video before vanishing down the hallway. Gary also reports that his sister started waking up when unexplained marks on her body. The video raises the unsettling question of whether she brought home cursed objects that are now linked to a paranormal aggression. Opinion: this entry hits on a timeless horror warning. Don't take things from haunted places. The connection between the taken artifact and the haunting feels like a classic case of spiritual attachment. The shadow figure, brief appearance, and the physical after effects, the marks adds a disturbing, believable layer to the story. While skeptics could argue the shadow was caused by lightning or camera exposure, the timing and personal consequences make it harder to shrug off. Whether coincidence or curse, it's a strong and eerie reminder that some objects are better left untouched. Number 12. And number 12, now you see it, now you don't. A pale ghostly figure appears at the end of a dim hallway, moving in from the left. A dog notices the entity first and runs towards it, but as soon as the light switches on, the figure completely vanishes. The dog stops, seemingly confused by the sudden disappearance. When the footage is rewatched, the shadow can also be seen moving across the floor in another room right after the lights come on, suggesting that something, maybe the same figure, is still moving nearby. Opinion: this video is compelling because animals often react to things humans can't perceive, which gives the moment an extra layer of authenticity. The dog's genuine reaction feels unscripted, and the figure's sudden disappearance is chillingly effective. The secondary shadow adds to the mystery, implying that the spirit didn't vanish but merely shifted elsewhere. While there is room for a natural explanation such as camera lighting tricks or motion blur, the timing and reaction makes it one of those cases that feel generally paranormal. It's subtle, eerie, and believable enough to stick in your mind long after watching. Number 11. In number 11, paranormal investigator KBC Kutser Tentemez explores an abandoned house connected to a local legend. The woman in an abandoned house, using an infrared camera, they capture a strange figure that doesn't appear on the regular footage. During a spirit box session, a voice believed to be the woman's father comes through, speaking multiple names and delivering cryptic messages like "this here for her" and "there is a devil for everything." The tone and content of these messages suggest something darker and possibly deceptive is at play. Opinion: this video feels like a blend of classic paranormal investigation and unsettling spiritual communication. The contrast between what's visible and infrared versus the normal camera gives it an authentic, investigative vibe, as if someone is only half existing in our reality. The spirit eerie fragmented messages sounds almost like warnings or riddles, which adds psychological tension. Whether or not it's truly paranormal, the narrative it builds a possibly malevolent father spirit connected to a cursed house is haunting. I agree with the narrator's instinct. Whatever presence was speaking, it didn't seem trustworthy at all.
stains the apple fork? What the?
Number 10. A video posted to Reddit by Louis Blank and narrated by R. Chill shows a supposed ghost sighting during a live stream in a cemetery. As the camera pans across the area, a faint, semi-transparent figure appears to move from right to left. The crew filming doesn't seem to notice it at the time. Some viewers argue it could just be someone's cold breath caught on camera, while others believe it looks too solid for that explanation. Opinion: the figure could easily be a trick of light, breath condensation, or camera compression effect, all common in low light footage. However, the timing and shape do make it a bit eerie, especially since no one has seemed to notice in live. While it's not definite proof of a ghost, the setting and timing makes it one of those creepy coincident moments that feed into the mystery of haunted graveyard. Number 9. In this video, Indian YouTuber Tofis the Minson explores Kalapalli Cemetery at midnight, a place rumored to be haunted by a humanoid shadow figure. During his recording, viewers later noticed something unusual: a dark human-shaped shadow lingering under a nearby street lamp, seemingly watching him. The shadow then moves away slowly just as the camera shifts. Given the location reputation, some believe the sighting could be paranormal. Opinion: the eerie setting and timing make this clip naturally unsettling, but shadows under artificial lighting can easily distort or move in unexpected ways due to passing vehicles, shifting light sources, or even insects close to the lens. Still, the fact that Trophies didn't notice it live while viewers caught it later adds a layer of mystery. While it might not confirm a ghost, it's a perfect example of how fear and imagination can amplify the unknown, especially in a haunted cemetery at midnight. Number 8. YouTuber Sunny Cooper filmed a mysterious shadow that moves back and forth in a way that doesn't seem natural. The shadow first travels in one direction, then suddenly reappears moving the opposite way, even seeming to teleport across a large gap twice. Some speculate it could be a small animal or an editing trick, but the motion looks like it was captured in real time, leaving viewers puzzled about its origin. Opinion: the shadow's strange jumping motion does sound more like a glitch or compression issue than something paranormal. Shadow can behave oddly depending on the light source, especially if multiple lights or reflections are involved. If the footage wasn't edited, then maybe the light flickered or an object passed between the camera and the light source, briefly breaking continuity. It's unlikely to be supernatural, but it's definitely the kind of optical illusion that gets people talking. Number 7. In this 2019 video, YouTuber Alex Paranormal and a friend revisit an abandoned restaurant in Vineyard in Hampshire, England, a place known for its haunting. Using ghost tracking tools, they record what seemed to be signs of paranormal activity: a sudden temperature drop and possible communication through their device. But at the 16 minutes and 50-second mark, things get creepier. A dark human-like shadow appears to move through an archway just before they enter the kitchen. The mysterious figure raises the question: was it a ghostly presence or someone else in the building? Opinion: this clip is classic paranormal investigation material. Eerie settings, strange readings, and that one perfectly timed visual anomaly. While the shadow could easily be from one of the crew members, lightning changes, or even movements from outside, the timing adds genuine suspense. Whether or not it's real, the video succeeds at capturing the unsettling what-if feeling that makes ghost hunts so compelling to watch. Number 6. YouTuber Ryan Lincoln claims to have captured a full-body apparition in his apartment. Around the 2-minute mark, a loud noise is heard, and a faint pale figure seems to jump over a table in front of his webcam. However, the footage is grainy and skips frames, making it difficult to interpret it clearly. Some suggest it could just be a light trick, perhaps someone flashing a light or moving quickly through the frame rather than an actual ghost. Opinion: given the proper video quality and the frame skipping, this sighting is hard to take as solid evidence of the paranormal. Flashlight reflection, compression, glitches, or motion blur can easily produce this kind of ghost-like illusion. That said, the sudden noise and timing makes it effectively creepy, the kind of moment that gives viewers' imagination going. It's likely not supernatural, but it does make for a fun and spooky mystery to analyze. Number 5. YouTuber Tomcat002 1031 recorded footage inside a reportedly haunted building where a dark shadow figure appears to glide past a doorway on what was believed to be an empty floor. The movement happens quickly but clearly. The darkness shifts across the crack on the left side of the door. Then a larger shadow appears on the right. The smaller shapes seem solid, while the larger ones look like a cast shadow. Later, the smaller figure seems to move again, suggesting it circled the room. The video leaves viewers questioning whether the motion was caused by something paranormal or just a trick of lighting. Opinion: this one stands out because the movement of light and shadow feels strangely smooth, almost too steady to be a normal person walking. However, there are still plenty of natural explanation. Light reflection, camera exposure, shifts, or someone briefly passing by out of view. The calm gliding motion definitely enhances the eeriness, but without more footage or verification of an empty room, it's impossible to call it supernatural. Still, it's the kind of clip that perfectly feeds the haunted building atmosphere, unsettling and just mysterious enough to make you doubt what you saw. Number 4, in a 2008 video, 4 friends are filming themselves playing Wii Sport late at night with no one else expected to show up. During the recording, a faint transparent figure seems to dart past the window behind them. None of their friends notice at the time. The silhouette appears suddenly and looks more like a ghostly blur than a solid person. However, it's possible that the figure was just a reflection, perhaps from one of the players in a white shirt moving or bending over, unintentionally creating the illusion of someone running past. Opinion: this clip captures the charm of early internet ghost videos. Grainy footage, bad lighting, and an unexplained blink and you will miss it scare. The timing of the figure's movement makes it spooky, but reflection in dark windows are notoriously deceptive, especially when bright indoor lighting contrasts with a dim background. It's almost certainly a reflection or a movement artifact, but the ghostly transparency and timing makes it a classic example of how ordinary movements can accidentally look paranormal on camera. Number 3, in this video, 2 ghost investigators visit Pelican Alley, a Florida restaurant rumored to be haunted by the spirit of a man named Robert Arbuckle. They focus their cameras on the kitchen door, where Robert is reportedly most often seen. Through the small opening under the door, a shadow begins to grow darker, and then on the left side, what looks like the side profile of a man briefly appears. When the investigators rush inside, no one is there. This leads to a speculation about whether it was a third person out of sight or the ghost of Robert himself. Opinion: this footage is intriguing mainly because of the setting, a well-known haunted location tied to a specific spirit story. The shadow forming into a face-like shape adds to the tension, but lightning from nearby appliance reflection or someone passing behind the camera could easily create that illusion. Still, the fact that the figure vanishes so quickly gives the movement an undeniably eerie quality. Whether coincidence or something more, it's one of those moments that perfectly walks the line between logical and supernatural. Number 2, a Reddit user named Cardiologist Worry 306 shared a chilling video on the paranormal evidence subreddit, reportedly filmed at 2:30 a.m. The clip shows a faint semi-transparent figure walking across the room and vanishing into a bookcase. The figure seemed to become more visibly just before disappearing completely. The poster claims this isn't an isolated event. They often hear male and female voices talking in the bathroom around 3 a.m. I've witnessed objects thrown, lights turning off by themselves, and even heard whispers in their ear. The post went viral, with many commenters believing it shows a spirit manifestation. The video has since spread across Spanish-speaking YouTube channel, sparking widespread debate about whether it's real or a digital illusion. Opinion: the story and atmosphere are undeniably creepy, especially when the consistent reports of paranormal activity in the same home. However, the figure's smooth faded timing makes it suspiciously similar to a motion overlay or video editing effect in low light, and with home security cameras, our phone's exposure changes can also make extraordinary reflection appear ghostly. Still, the combination of personal experience and eerie footage creates an unsettling narrative. Whether real or staged, it succeeds in what paranormal clips do best, making viewers question what possibly just beyond the edges of the frame. Number 1, a TikTok user named Sunu Kajesi shared a series of photos taken at a waterfall in Indonesia. In one of the pictures, something unsettling appears. A dark wolf-like figure figure lurking in the background, partly obstructed and seemingly watching the group. Its face isn't visible, adding to the mystery. Viewers are left to wonder whether the figure is an animal, a person, or something paranormal, and some speculate it could even be tied to a tragic event at the falls. Opinion: the image is eerie mainly because of its setting, a serene natural backdrop contrasted with dark lurking figure. However, it's more likely a shadow, rock formation, or even a person or animal caught mid-motion rather than a supernatural presence. Still, the ambiguity is what makes it haunting. The figure's hidden face and stillness triggers that primal sense of being watched. Whether coincidence or something more, it's the kind of mysterious photo that lingers in your mind long after you've seen it. And yeah, as always, where the grind don't stop, the tea stays green, and the lions stay warring, and God bless the entire world, including Afghanistan. And yeah, peace.
Remember.